my gosh, guys, I am so excited. Last night, I was like a kid on Christmas Eve. I could not sleep with the fact that my book is live on Amazon for you. And today I thought I would just jump on and share with you a little bit about my journey with writing the book. So, as you can see, I'm in my car and at one of my favorite places, Golden Gardens. We're going to go out and walk around as people join on. As you can see, I have my sunnies on. I call it a silvery, shiny day in Seattle. Overcast and a little bit of glare. So, all right. Today what I'm going to be sharing with, let's see, let's go for a little walk first. See if it's too windy for a Facebook Live, just because being outside is always good. Which is one of the things I talk about in the book. Oh, we're good. All right. So we're going to go for a little walk to the beach. This is one of my favorite places where I do most of my kettlebell workouts. So as people are joining on, welcome. If you haven't yet, download the book, Spark Your Youth, a 21-day Fitspirational to give you hope and the power to believe. If you have downloaded it already, give me a thumbs up or hearts. Let me know that you have a copy of your own. If you haven't yet, no worries. You can still get your copy this week. This week it's free, and what I'm going to be talking about today are three things. First is why I wrote this book. Second is what this book is not. And third thing is how to read this book. So, the reason why I wrote this book is hope and dreams have always been a big word that has played in my life since I was 13 years old. And in the book I share that story a little bit. And then in college, I decided to get a tattoo, and I wanted something that resembled three words. So I wanted hope, dream, and then I was like, what else do I want? So I chose believe, because it sounded like a very progressive thought process with that. I'm going to flip the camera one real quick. Here we are, Golden Gardens. All right, back to why I wrote the book. So hope, dream, and believe have always been a part of my life. And just recently, I left, this past 2 years, I've been on a journey of becoming my own entrepreneur and starting my own business. And everyone kept telling me I needed to believe in myself, and I was like, okay, great, but how do I believe in myself? Like, I've always had someone there, either be a coach or someone else believing in me and giving me those things. But I was like, how do I believe in myself? And seeing the progression of the three words of hope, dream, to believe, I decided to write this book really just because of selfish reasons. I needed something to motivate me to understand how to believe in myself and how to continue cultivating this belief of my strength and the belief of my power through, thanks for the thumbs up, through my actions. And so this book was really a selfish reasons for myself, because I needed that encouragement for myself of understanding how to move past some really hard times in life, really scary times in life, and continue this. Even just this past 6 months, as I was making the final touches to this book, have been so challenging, and I would refer back to parts of the book that would help me move through and move to the next part of it, or the next stage in life. And so that's what I give for you guys, is step-by-steps. So that is the main reason why. As I wrote it for myself, I realized that other people could really benefit for this. Some of my clients I knew could benefit from this, and a lot of it was like inspiration of my clients, so just seeing how they believe in themselves and their journey of strength gave me a really huge insight on how to believe in myself with other aspects of or areas in my life. So that is the first part, why I wrote this book. Mainly for me, but mainly for you. And then the second reason, or the second topic I want to share with you guys is what this book is not. This book is not a Christian thumping, Bible thumping book at all. You may have noticed that I do Faith Fit Fridays. That is just a quick little snapshot of an inspiration of my beliefs. I don't share those to force my beliefs on you, nor is this book a forcing of beliefs or saying you should believe in this. I grew up in the Christian church and I know the pains of that, of people telling me I should believe in this versus really making it my own journey. Side note, can everyone still hear me with the wind? Are we good with the wind? Still good? Thumbs up? Alright, I'm going to keep going. Alright, so that is what the book is not. It is not a religious book at all. You may consider it a spiritual book because I refer to some aspects of a light living in you, working through you, a power source greater than you, but really as you start reading the book, you start to see that it is the actions that you put into play that you actually almost surprise yourself with how strong you are. I know I do that a lot of times in the gym. I'm like, whoa, did I just do that? Oh my gosh. And I know a lot of my clients do that, like, wow, did I just lift that? And so that is what I really refer to, is this: we just have this incredible strength and power that lives inside us, physically, mentally, spiritually, any area in life, emotionally, that we don't really tap into. And so this book is a how to train those aspects. So this comes to my third topic, how to read this book. So the very first part of the book, I share a very close story of my cousin Kelly and what an impact he had on my life, but also a really, whoa, the wind's picking up. Woo! See if we can hide away over here. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Alright, so I share a story about my cousin Kelly and the huge impact that he had on my life, but most importantly I shared the power of our minds and the power of our thought process and what we focus on. And from that, the first aspect of the book is, the first week is all about your hopes. So it's all about training what hopes are and understanding what hopes truly are and what hopes are not. And then the second week is all about dreams and all the importance of your dreams and how dreams keep us alive, keep us thriving through life, keeps this childlike spirit alive through us, and it really puts that spark and joy back into our life with dreaming and the importance of dreaming. So that's the second week, is dreams. The final week is believing, is really understanding how to put the two, your hopes and dreams, together so you can believe in yourself. Again, I go back to my first topic of why I wrote this book, was I needed something to inspire me and to help me understand how to believe in myself and the importance of believing in myself. So I decided to have that be the final kind of like hoorah of the book, of what are the actual steps to believe in yourself. And that's the last week, and it's really through our actions. The email that I sent out to my subscribers this morning was feelings versus faith. And when we move past our feelings of maybe failure or self-doubt or anything like that, that's when we start believing in ourselves. And that's kind of the emphasis of the last part. I don't want to give too much away with the book of what you're going to get. And then the very last part is you get to hear a story, another very close story of a friend who passed away during my first year as a professional and personal training, and how her life, again, was such an impact on mine. And again, understanding the power of our mind and realizing what we focus on is what we create. And from that realization or that awareness, that's how I found the kettlebells, or the kettlebells found me. And from that, I fell in love with the Turkish get-up, was excited to learn about the kettlebell swing, and from there I've been training with the bells and been training other people since 2013 with specifically, Shannon's one of my clients, hi darling. Anyway, so that is my book. It is free this week, so make sure you download your copy today. It's going to be free this week on Amazon. This is my first book after writing this book and seeing it on Amazon. It's one of those things of like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is really happening. But this book teaches you how to have more moments like that. And I give a quick shout out to Renessa Strong, who encouraged me as 2016 ended. We were talking about goals for 2017, and she told me the book was finished by that time, but she's like, you need to get this on Amazon. And it wasn't for her small little encouragement and other people encouraged me to push that next step, I wouldn't have taken that next step of faith or believing in myself and realizing that I could be a self-published author. So also shout out to all my friends who helped me with my edits. I suffer from a little dyslexic, and you guys helped me see some of my writing flaws and help me correct those, so thank you so much for that. When you start reading this book and you see or know people who could totally relate to some of the struggles that I talk about in the book, please share the link with them. Again, this book is free. I put my heart and soul into writing this book. I took like 2-3 weeks off, a couple of like all-nighters finishing this book, making sure it was in perfect format for you guys. So share the love, spread the love. But the other thing about the book is I talk about how the struggles in life aren't to really burden us, but the struggles in life are really here to strengthen us, just like strength training. So I have a little anecdotes of how life and the journey of life is similar to our strength training journey as well. So thanks guys so much. I'm gonna give you guys another quick view of Golden Gardens. This is where I do most of my kettlebell workouts. Not today, it's a little cold. The hands are kind of cold, so I'll be moving back into my car, but that's one thing. Another thing I talk about in the book is just being out in nature. So get your copy today. I'm super excited about this. Again, I was like a kid on the night before Christmas. Could not sleep last night. So if you see me, I'm thrilled, going maybe off of a couple hours of sleep. But it's all good. I'll be able to catch up tomorrow. So get your copy today, see what all the excitement is, and most importantly, get the copy so you can start believing in your dreams, because your dreams are important to live. Thanks so much, guys. That's me, Coach Anna Willard, signing off with my first book, Spark Your Youth. Thanks.